Hi YouTube, it's Layla. Today is December 7th, 2015, and I am leaving it's a class that is required by my doctor's office for pre-op patients. In this class, they give you a lot of information regarding diet after surgery, vitamins after surgery. They tell you how you're supposed to eat, how you're supposed to take your vitamins, what vitamins you need to take, what vitamins you can take, but they don't recommend because they don't give you the recommended dosage. Very informative. So, but today I want to talk to you about a support group. I feel that when you start this journey, from day one, when you start thinking about it, you need to put in place a support team, and that support team consists of different people. I mean, it can be family and friends, it can be strangers off of Facebook, strangers off of the internet, in a forum, and you're also going to have a support team within your doctor's office, the medical team. They are there to support you and help you get to the goal that you need to be at and help you maintain that goal. A support group is mainly made up of 3 different characteristics, in my opinion. To me, it is advice, encouragement, and most importantly to me is comfort. In my support group, or my circle of supporters, I have my husband, number 1. Number 2 are my children. 3 would be my sister, or 2 of my sisters. 4 would be friends. Then there are my support group we have a group on Facebook that mainly consists of the patients from Wake Forest Baptist Health, and they are extremely great. You can go on this group and talk about anything from constipation to one of the patients today was talking about, sorry guys, menstrual cycles. And that's what you need. You need a place, or you need someone or people that you can go to and talk about anything that happens after or before this surgery. Now, I don't know about everybody, and I know everybody's different, but for me, I have had a lot of struggles, and this journey has been a very bumpy road. For me to become obese, I was addicted to food. I had an addiction, just like somebody would be addicted to drugs or alcohol. It wasn't that food was my comfort food. It wasn't a comfort to me to eat. It was an addiction. I could eat until I was full and still eat more. So once I started this, there's one person that is in my support group. When I first started, you have to change those things about yourself. And I really struggled with it because, first of all, my husband and I moved from Atlanta to Georgia. From Georgia to North Carolina. And my family is in Georgia. He has family here, but it's not the same. It's not my kids, it's not my sister, it's not my brother. They are my in-laws. So every time my husband would be out of town working, there would be times that I would be lonely. Not lonely, but yeah, lonely. There's no other way around it, lonely. Because there was nobody here for me to talk to except on the telephone or on Facebook or through Skype. So those times that I wasn't able to talk to someone, I would turn to food to fill that void. So then, yeah, I guess it is. It would be like comforting, because it would comfort that loneliness that I had. But the addiction part is from, I would go beyond being full when I ate. I would, this is no lie, typically go to Wendy's and I would get a large chili, 3 6-piece spicy nuggets, a large fry, a large drink, and there were some days that I would get a value meal with a large drink and a large fry, plus the nuggets and the chili. So I was just out of control. I don't know how much money I was spending a week just eating. So once I started this journey and I realized, okay, you can't do this no more if this is what you want, I had to find somebody that could be my voice in my head that would tell me, no, you can't do this. So when I felt the urge that I wanted to go and get me something to eat, I would call that person, and she allowed me to call her any time of the night, any time of the day, whatever. It didn't matter if she was at work. I was able to call. I'm still able to call her, and we would sit there and we would talk, and she would tell me, you know, if you really want this, if you want to change, you can't go through that drive-through. And she'd ask me, and she'd hold me accountable. Where are you? And it's not like I could lie and say, hey, I'm at home. No, that's not how it works. So she held me accountable, and there was times that I did tell her, I'm sitting in drive-through. And she would say, well, you know, Layla, you need to leave. And I'm like, well, I can't. They have a border thing, you know, and I can't just pull out. She said, okay, when you get to the window, just pull off. Don't make the order. And I did it, you know. And it's not like she was here. She couldn't forcibly make me drive out of drive-through. She couldn't forcibly make me not walk into the restaurant to eat. But just knowing that I had her there to support me and to push me along, that's what I needed. And a lot of people need that. There are some that don't need any help. They can do this and have no problems, don't need nobody to say, hey, you can't do that or you shouldn't do that. But I did. Then you have the part of the support that gives you encouragement. Like when I lose a pound, it's like I'm on the phone calling my kids or sending them a text message. Hey, guess what? I lost a pound today. And just seeing that text message come back saying congratulations with a smiley face, that puts that note in my head that you did something right, you did something good for yourself, and somebody else appreciates it. Even though it's not benefiting them, they appreciate the fact that you're doing something that you said you're going to do and you stuck with it. Now, you do have those people that, you know, decide, hey, you shouldn't do that. You know, if you just change your way of eating and exercise, you can do the same thing that you want to do with this surgery. My son. That's not an option when you are considered morbid obese 3, as I am. I have a BMI of over 50. So that's not an option for someone like me, because for you to gain or for you to lose to your ideal weight, doing it that way, it's going to take you a long time. I'm not talking about a month, 2 months. I'm talking about years. And in that time, more than likely, you're going to get discouraged. You're going to fall off, and you're going to go back to the way you were, and you're going to gain more weight. And then once you gain that weight, and then more of it back, you're going to sit there and look at yourself and be like, what did you do? What the fuck did you do? You were doing so good. But by now, it's too late. You've done gained more weight, so now you've got to start over and try again. Well, with bariatric surgery, you can gain weight back, but you're less likely, because you have this tool that is going to help you lose the weight quickly to get to where you need to be, and then this tool is still there to help you maintain that. So it's a mind game. In my opinion, bariatric surgery is a mind game. Once you get to where you're at, you got to put in your mind that you're going to stay there and do the things that you have to do to stay there. Well, there's also the thing with the support group, I think, is that you have people that are going to walk with you through your surgery. For example, my sister and my friend Melissa in Georgia. They're both in Georgia. Melissa and Deborah, Deborah's my sister, are doing a diet along with me for these 2 weeks. 2 weeks or 3 weeks before bariatric surgery, they make you do a liquid diet. You're allowed to drink 4 protein shakes and eat 1 meal. The 1 meal consists of 3 to 6 ounces of lean protein, which would be either a chicken breast, turkey breast, fish, whatever type of fish, and then either a cup of cooked vegetables or 2 cups of raw vegetables. So like if you had, like the other night I had salmon, I didn't want a cooked vegetable, I wanted a salad, so I ate 2 cups of salad, which is considered raw vegetables. So you have those ones that actually walk the path with you. They're not just standing on the sidelines cheering you on, saying, yeah, you can do this, you got this, you're doing good. They're actually right there with you, going through the pain of going from 3,500 calories to 900 calories, because that's essentially what you have done on this 2-week diet. I have gone from eating basically 35 to 4,000 calories a day to 1 protein shake is 200 and 3 of them are 160, and then my meal at night is basically like 100 calories. So it's a dramatic change, and in that change, your body goes through different changes, let alone just losing the weight. I mean, there's been a couple of days that I woke up after I've eaten, I feel dizzy. Your blood sugar drops, your blood pressure drops, because your body's not used to what it's like a shock. So I have these 2 people, which are my Walk the Path member or support team, that are actually doing the same thing I'm doing. You know, we talk, my sister and I talk basically every day. Today we haven't, I don't know why, I got a car. But she and I talk every day, whether it be on the phone or through text messages or through messages on Facebook. And she tells me how she's doing. She tells me what her struggles are. I tell her how I'm doing, what my struggles are. And, you know, we give encouraging words. You know, we got this. We're going to lose some weight at the end of these 2 weeks. It doesn't matter whether, well, for me, I have a certain amount of weight I have to lose. I have to lose 3 to 5% of my body weight by the time the last day of the diet, which is on next Sunday. But anything she loses is a plus, because normally she wouldn't be, eating this small amount of calories, and she wouldn't lose this weight. She'd be maintaining what she already has or going above. But just to have her do this with me makes me think, it makes me know that I'm not in this alone, that I have somebody. And if you try to do this on your own and you don't have somebody to support you, it's going to be really hard. Then there are other support groups that are internet focused. Like, I'm part of a forum. It's called obesityhelp.com. It is a great place to go and look and read and talk. You have people on there that are like 20 years out from bariatric surgery. You have people on there that have had the lap band, then went back and had the sleeve. You have people that did the bariatric surgery, did not follow directions like they were supposed to, and didn't lose not one thing. Gained weight instead of losing weight. And even those people can give you help. They can help you understand what they did wrong so that you don't make the same mistake that they did. Then there are people on there that never had bariatric surgery that give you ideas as far as meal planning, recipe ideas. There's people on there's forums that give you information as far as having plastic surgery after the fact. Because if you're considerably overweight and you have bariatric surgery, you are going to have extra skin. How much extra skin you have is determined by a lot of factors. Your age, the elasticity in your skin, how much weight you've lost. Also, it can be determined by whether you did a lot of toning exercises beforehand and right afterwards. Me, I know I'm going to have extra skin because I can already see it coming. Since I began my journey on May 7th, I have lost, as of today, I have lost a total of 42 pounds. That is a lot of weight. And at the bottom of my stomach, where it overlaps, I was touching on it yesterday, and I realized, I was like, God, that's smaller than what it used to be. Because it used to be I'd hold my hand like this on it, but now my hand is like this. So I know that I'm going to have this extra skin. I'm going to have that apron that they call it. And right now I'm looking at, talking to my husband and thinking about trying to do plastic surgery afterwards. What kind of surgery, I don't know yet, because I don't know what type of extra skin I'm going to have, but it's inevitable for anyone that has bariatric surgery. You're going to have extra skin. And to have that support, as far as, for me, I'm really going to need my husband to support me on this, because, yeah, your husband sees you when you're fat, or obese. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to use the word fat. But he sees you when you're obese. And I guess he's okay with any husband is okay with it, because that's who you are. But once you lose weight and you have this extra skin, it's not just about who you are then. It's I don't know. It's the way it looks. It really looks ugly. I mean, they say beauty is only skin deep, but when that extra skin is all wrinkly and just squishy, it's just ugly. And that support that I'm going to need for that is definitely going to have to come from my husband. I don't know. There's a lot of people on YouTube that do full body shots afterwards to show the skin. I'm not a vain person, but I don't think I can do that. One lady that I was looking at, she was talking about how she was about my size, and now she is 2 years out, and she's 150, I think, 140. She's lost more weight than what her goal weight was. And she said that she had, you know, pretty big size boobs. I think she's a 44 double D. And she said now her boobs look like a 90-year-old. Well, in my mind, a 90-year-old woman's boobs are hanging to her knees and looks like a prune. And now, I don't know if that's true because I'm not 90 years old and I've never looked at a 90-year-old woman's boobies, but I'm pretty sure that's what it looks like. Not wanting my body to look like that, but I have no choice. And I've made it known on our group page on Facebook that, oh my goodness, 21 minutes. I'm sorry, people. I'm going to wrap this up now. I made it known that I don't want that, but everybody seems to think that I'm not seeing the big picture. The big picture is that you're going to be healthier. So, as far as your support group, make sure you have people that are really going to support you, people that are really going to be there behind you no matter what, to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of weight loss surgery. And I love you, and I will see you guys later. And I'm so sorry I took so long. Thanks, bye.